Hi there, I'm Hanka and welcome to the vlog from Budapest, where I went with my friends in April this year. We set off very early in the morning and we arrived in Budapest shortly after noon. We had lunch and went straightly to our accommodation, which we booked on Airbnb. It was a lovely flat near the city center. There is a kitchen when you enter the flat. From the kitchen we are entering the living room with a TV and a huge sofa. On the left there is a bathroom and the last room is bedroom with a bed for 2 people. There is not a very nice view from the window, but we didn't mind as we didn't spend much time here. It was raining when we arrived and we were kind of tired to go sightseeing, to be honest, so we decided to go painting. The place is called like this, you can see it written here in the video because I have absolutely no idea how to pronounce it in Hungarian. This is what I created and I'm horrible at painting, so this was the maximum I could do and I really like it. On the second day we had a lovely brunch in a cafe and set off to explore what Budapest had to offer. The first place was Fisherman's Bastion, but before we got there, we had to go up like 1,000 stairs. It was a great workout though. When we finally got up, a beautiful view was waiting for us. It was really gorgeous and we could see almost the whole city. The bastion itself was wonderful as well. The only downside was the weather. It was raining every now and then, so it was typical April weather as you can imagine, and there was nothing we could do about it. From Fisherman's Bastion we continued to Buda Castle. They are actually right next to each other. Unfortunately, we were unpleasantly surprised to find out that the castle was being repaired at that time, so we couldn't see almost anything from it. Despite the reconstruction and bad weather, there were quite a lot of people there, which was also not very pleasant for me. At least the garden and flowers were beautiful. We were lucky to be at the place exactly when the guards were changing their shifts, so we could see this parade. After that, we continued exploring other parts of the Buda Castle grounds and moved to our next destination, which was Gellért Hill and Citadella. We took a bus and got off approximately in the middle of the hill. It was a good call, I must say, because I would die to walk it all up. However, another unpleasant surprise was awaiting us at the top. The citadella was also being repaired, so we couldn't see it at all. We enjoyed the views from the other lookout points though. We walked back down and to the city as we had a reservation in the restaurant Mazeltov. I had a beef kebab and brownies as a dessert and it was delicious, but it turned out to be a mistake to have this combination given the fact that I also had a cranberry cocktail. I got very sick, so I didn't really enjoy the Simplokert where we went afterwards. Then we went to our apartment and watched a movie. Let me know in the comments if you recognize what we were watching. It's quite old Czech movie. We began day 3 with a brunch in 26. It's another iconic restaurant in Budapest, and I must say that it was my favorite place of the whole trip. It has beautiful interior, delicious food, nice people, and it's simply perfect. We planned to explore the other side of Danube River and we started at the Cathedral Basilica of Saint Stephen the King. There was a mass at that time, so we continued to the most famous place in whole Budapest, which is the Hungarian Parliament building. And our bad luck continued, because there was a fence all around the buildings and we couldn't go closer. I think there was some kind of event there, maybe a race or a concert in the evening, I really don't know, but it was just a bad luck. So we just walked around the buildings and along the riverside. Luckily, the weather was better than the day before and it stopped raining. My friend wanted to visit Gul Baba's tomb and adjacent rose garden, so we went there and it was the right call. It was beautiful and again the view just wonderful. We took a bus back and went to Margaret Island. There is a gorgeous park, a Japanese garden and a mini zoo. I love nature, so this was the absolute highlight of our trip. Even the sun started shining eventually. I enjoyed this part to the fullest. In the zoo, we could see several pairs of storks, rabbits or hares, I'm not really sure, ponies, deer, and many kinds of birds. After that, it was time to have dinner, and we had a reservation in a Harry Potter restaurant called The Magic. We ordered special drinks, and this show was part of it. For the evening, we booked a cruise to see all the sights again from a different perspective, and it was worth it. Unfortunately, my phone's camera is not as good as I wished, but all the monuments were beautifully lit up. If you are scared of boats and you're not really sure if you should try it, definitely give it a go. You can stay inside the boat and it's not moving fast. And here we are at the end of our trip. On the last day, we went to brunch again as always, and then to Caravan. It's an outdoor place with a lot of different stands with food and drinks. In the early afternoon, it was time to take the train home. And that's all from my trip to Budapest. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.